At the NTMA training centers in Ontario and Santa Fe Springs, you can get the training that will help you get to work as a machinist. And in about 7 months, you can be working in a high-tech career in aerospace, or making medical equipment, or making auto or transportation equipment.
These people work in all businesses. The saying goes that whatever wasn't made by God was made by machinists. So they work in anything from, the biggest part in this area is aerospace and defense. They also work in automotive. They worked in plastic injection molding, making the molds. They work in metal fabrication.
Before this, I was job to job. I was in the warehouse, out of the warehouse, order pulling, construction. Had some trouble, but just saw a commercial one day and just went with it. Been nothing but a benefit. It's been great. I'm actually trying to get into an apprenticeship right now, mold making. I needed to get myself up, do something for myself, and this place, probably one of the greatest decisions I ever made.
Michael Kerwin is president of NTMA.
And we have more job orders than we have graduates.
Really?
Yeah.
There are that many jobs out there?
There are that many jobs out there. Manufacturing is not gone.
There's plenty of jobs. There's a bunch of jobs. It all depends on what you want to work for and what you want to do. If you want to go and be a CNC operator, then go and be a CNC operator. You want to come back and be a programmer, come back to school and be a programmer, go be a programmer. If you want to be on a production line, a machine operator, then there's all sorts of different fields. Just what you set your goal to and how high you want to achieve it all depends on where you want to be at. Never gonna not have a job. I'll always have a job, whether it be, like I said, CNC operating or programming CNC for them. There's endless.
There's financial aid available for those who qualify and career services for graduates. Take a good look, because this is the future of manufacturing.
This is the world's first 3D printed car.
Greg Jones is part of the company that developed this 3D printed car.
3D printing can be normally done in plastic material in very small layers at a time.
And that's what was done with this car. It's like an inkjet printer at home. The printing device printed one layer on top of another, on top of another, and on top of another, until a car took shape. It's not science fiction, and right now this kind of technology is being taught to students at the NTMA training centers. This is a 3D printer at NTMA. Here it's being used to print out various products ranging from coffee holders to pieces for a chess set.
We're exposing the students in our traditional machining program to the technology. We're also developing a 40-hour advanced course for additive manufacturing.
Overload is spinning up. Oh, Providence 4.
These battling robots are in a competition at the NTMA training centers. NTMA sponsors combat robotics competitions like this one as a way to help students learn the skills of engineering and to have some fun. NTMA students, as well as local high school and college robotics teams, face off in these contests as they put their bots to the test in a polycarbonate encased octagon arena.
This is important because it gets younger kids involved in manufacturing and machining. It's kind of lost in the high schools, so it's a way of getting high school students involved and interested in what we do in manufacturing. And they learn everything from electrical to machining, battery chemistry. They learn all kinds of stuff.
By building and fighting these robots, students get immersed into fundamental engineering, design, and manufacturing. The League has more than 18 member schools and colleges. You will get training and then get to work as a machinist at the NTMA training centers in Ontario and Santa Fe Springs. In about 7 months, you can be working in a high-tech career in aerospace, or making medical equipment or transportation equipment. I spoke with some recent NTMA graduates at Storm Manufacturing Group, which makes precision parts, like these valves, which are machined from a solid brass bar using computer controls. They were hired right out of NTMA. So how long have you been working here?
I've been working here for 2 months.
Okay, how long have you been working here?
For about 7 months.
I've been working here a year and 2 months.
About 2 months.
They said NTMA gave them the right training to land these jobs.
It gave me everything I needed to know to get into a machine shop. It taught me all the necessary skills in running conventional and CNC operations.
I keep working and I've been working, you know. As long as you got your basics and you want to move forward in yourself, you know, you learn a machine shop and you can go anywhere.
As soon as I graduated, I got hired here, and they saw my skill set, what training I got from NTMA, and I've been moving up ever since. So,
the president of Storm Manufacturing Group is Brian Babb.
NTMA has worked out real good for us. You know, one of the things that we've struggled with is finding talented people to bring into our organization. As the manufacturing base gets older, so do some of the people, and we've had a lot of graying of the workforce, if you will. NTMA offers an opportunity for younger people to come in and learn something about running the operations, and we're able to leverage that into producing products here and maintaining our manufacturing operations.
Do they get the right skills at NTMA?
Yeah, we found that the hands-on training that they get at NTMA, where the graduates come in, especially if we're grabbing from the top of the class, we're getting somebody that's been through the machines thoroughly, they've been put through their paces, and they're able to get back to the job right away.
So they get the right education?
Yeah, definitely.
Another manager at Storm.
Right out of school, they're ready to go. We don't have to worry about monitoring their performance as much as we would from somebody else that didn't get the type of training that NTMA provides. So it's very good. It's very comforting to know when they come into our shop, we can put on a machine, and with just some slight modifications, they're able to do what we're asking them.
There's financial aid available for those who qualify and career services for graduates. Michael Kerwin is president of NTMA.
We have financial aid, Title IV funding from the federal government, just like any college or university. We also have some scholarships available for our students. We have a high school scholarship at both schools every year. I think anybody can really afford to go to school. Financial aid is based on need, and there are other forms of financial aid available if you qualify.
NTMA helps graduates with job placement.
And we have more job orders than we have graduates.
Really?
Yeah.
There are that many jobs out there?
There are that many jobs out there. Manufacturing is not gone.
In fact, Storm Manufacturing Group is now bringing back to Southern California work that used to be done in China.
This is a part we used to source from China, and we're making it here now. We're not sourcing it from China any longer.
So why are you able to bring it back from China?
Well, a part like this takes, some complex machining operations, okay? We've got full-length bars, 12-foot long bars going into this machine. So a bar of brass, and on the other side of the machine comes out this finished valve body, 100%.
So these used to be made in China, but now you're able to make them here?
Yeah, a part like this, if we didn't have the piece of equipment that we had a higher labor content, but we wouldn't be able to make it here competitively. So one thing that we've been able to do with the equipment, obviously you need to have somebody that can run it, okay? So that's where NTMA comes in to be able to say, here's a graduate of our program, they understand the machine, they can understand the process involved, and they can manage the machine, set it up, and let it run.
NTMA frequently holds job fairs like this one, where recruiters from companies hire NTMA graduates and students near graduation.
My name is Joel Medina. I'm a recruiter at Aerotech. We specialize in placing qualified candidates at manufacturing production companies here in the Southern California area, also nationwide as well. And we always team up with NTMA for highly qualified candidates. They always deliver with skilled people that we can place to the workforce immediately.
Hi, my name is Crystal Lewis. I'm with the Haas Factory Outlet in Anaheim, and I'm here for the job fair at NTMA, and we're looking forward to meeting some great candidates as we have in the past. We're looking for field service technicians at this time. We're actually partnered with Haas Automation and are a direct distributorship for them, and so the gist of what we do is sell and service the machines.
We know we're going to get qualified candidates from NTMA that know machining, that know in detail how to set up or even operate conventional machines.
Currently at our facility, we have three candidates from NTMA who we've hired and have been able to build a career with us, so we're really excited about that.
It's an ongoing relationship too. Graduates can come back to NTMA for career guidance.
Well, let me see. I was working at a dead-end job, basically, and I was frustrated. I wanted to do something more with my life, so I came in, got a tour of the facility. They let me know what the possibilities were. I enrolled, and the rest is, history. I'm working as an apprentice for a tool and die maker journeyman card. I run everything from CNC mills, CNC lathes to conventional mills, surface grinders, conventional lathe engines as well, wire ADMs. Pretty much have my hands on everything. I have three kids at home, I'm a wife, another one on the way, and with this profession, I'm able to support my whole family without having to worry about money or what am I going to eat next week or how am I going to pay for rent.
Well, here at NTMA training centers in Southern California, we train qualified candidates for entry-level positions in the machining trade. It's a great opportunity for someone to get a career in 7 months and get them working. We have a very high success rate to get these people in a position, and it's just such a long-term career for these guys that it's just remarkable how it just changes lives. Back in the old days, it used to all be everything was handmade on machines. But now with the guidance of computers, these machines do it all by themselves. Our guys are qualified and trained to program the machinery to be able to do that.
New classes are about to start. Call the NTMA training centers in Ontario and Santa Fe Springs at 800-962-NTMA or 800-962-6862 or trainingcenters.org. See them on Facebook, 800-962-NTMA.